Hey, welcome aboard. Walter here from Naked Forex, and we're going to talk about losing trades. So I was talking to a trader today. We were messaging, and I sent him a message back, and he was talking about how he's made a shift in his trading because he started to look at his losing trades differently. And this is something I'm a big fan of. And I think it's because of if you have a stats background, I think it's a little bit easier to see it this way. By the way, you should go to marathonclass.com and register for our marathon mastermind this week. It's on Saturday and Sunday, both days. And I think you're going to like it. So he was saying that his big shift was coming because he started looking at his trades differently. Instead of getting really upset and changing things up and getting stuck in a cycle of doom, which is something I talk about in the Naked Forex book, which you may or may not have read. Basically, we all go through this. I went through this for 4.3 years. Not fun when you have a system, you really like trading it for a little while. Things are really going well. Maybe you up the risk, and then you run into a drawdown, start freaking out, start looking for something better. You throw away the system, start trading a new system, trade it for a little while, and so forth. That's the cycle of doom, right? Very, very common. Well, he was going through this, and what he realized was the reason why this was happening was because he didn't look at his trades in terms of big blocks and reassess your win rate, reassess your average trade, which, by the way, your average trade is just simply sum up all the wins, all the losses, sum them all up together, and divide by the number of trades. So if you have 700 trades, you add up all the profits and loss. If the profits and loss is 70 grand, then that means that you made $1,000 per trade, right? Sorry, $100 per trade if it's 700 trades. But whatever. The point is, these metrics should be looked at in terms of chunks. So every 30 trades or every 50 trades, you look at your win rate, you look at your average trade, you look at if you're within the range of acceptable limits. And that's all you have to do. So worrying about what happened the last trade or the last 5 trades or 6 trades, that doesn't matter because there's only really one reason. If we're doing things right, there's only one reason and one reason only for losing trades, losing streaks, and drawdowns, and that is bad luck. We know that our strategy is going to win some, it's going to lose some, and bad luck is the only reason why we would run into a losing streak. Now, if we're running into execution errors, that could be trading psychology. We'll talk about that at the mastermind, by the way. So go to marathonclass.com to register if you haven't been in. And we'll talk about systems. We'll talk about finding the right system for you. In fact, here, let me show you. I'll give you a cheat sheet when you sign up, and I'll share with you what you're going to get here. So I'll zoom in here a bit for you so you can see. But basically, each day on day 1 and day 2, you get this cheat sheet so you can get the most out of it, and I'll also give you the answers at the end. But basically, these are the sorts of things we're going to cover. Identical trading systems, the big 3 pieces of trading. What are the 5 things in self-help books? We talk about psychology, fill in the blanks here, catastrophizing, all this stuff. And basically what we're trying to do here is build up all 3 of the pillars for your trading. Talk about your brain. We talk about neuroscience. All this stuff is in the mastermind. Why? Because we know that you got to have those 3 things. You got to have the right system for what you believe in about the markets. You got to have the right risk management rules. We talked about that on day 2, and you have to have the right psychology. We talked about that actually day 1 on Saturday. So I hope that this helps. I wish you happy trading, and please, no reason to freak out when you have bad luck. And reassess your trades in chunks rather than in individual trades or in groups of 5 or 6 trades, 30 trades, 50 trades. Put aside all of the freakouts until you get a 50 trade chunk, then run your stats again. That's the way to go. I wish you happy trading, and we'll see you soon. Bye.